they can save money comparing multiple listings. The idea behind this product is original and complicated. That's why the firm's marketing team has run integrated marketing campaigns delivering the same message to customers. Our site allows you to save money when you book a hotel room. TV ads show various steps of the process, which helps customers gain an idea of how to use the product. Billboards and banners display an image of people who have booked rooms in the same hotel, but at different prices. This Berlin-based firm also used radio ads that read "Trivago does the work for you" and compares prices of hundreds of websites. So, we can say Trivago used an integrated marketing approach. Its promotional messages were consistent. Across all advertising channels and share the same objective. These efforts helped the brand establish an online presence and introduce itself to consumers across the world. If the company hadn't done that, millions of potential customers wouldn't have learned about its services. As you probably guessed, the fourth P we will examine now is promotion, which is essentially the art of communicating a product's benefits to customers and convincing them to acquire the product once, or ideally, a repeated number of times. We already know the 3 degrees of brand loyalty, right? Awareness, preference, and insistence. Marketing communication revolves around the 3. Customers must know a product exists. Once they do, we need to convince them it is better than competitor products so they can develop a preference. In the best-case scenario, customers who prefer the product will understand its features well, which will develop informational awareness, and that will make them able to explain its benefits to other customers. Continued purchasing of a product, brand insistence, is the goal of promotional communication. It occurs when customers link a product with their own lifestyle. The feeling of personal connection turns repeated customers into raving fans. In the next lesson, we will talk about the 5 steps that precede the launch of a marketing campaign.
네, 그러면 이제 마지막 챕터죠. 9챕터 시작하도록 할게요. 마찬가지로 채팅창에 여러분께서는 2회 참여해 주시면 될 것 같아요. 2회 이상 구체적으로 여러분이 팀 주제와 관련해서 컨트리뷰션 할 수 있는 생각이나 아이디어들을 작성해 주시면 돼요. 근데 굉장히 여러분 잘 하셨고, 여태까지 하신 것도 제가 강의하면서 계속 봤거든요. 채팅창 다른 창에 열고. 그래서 잘 참여해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. Okay, so our last chapter is chapter 9 about promotion out of 4 P's. Okay, so first part is to talk about integrating marketing communication for engaging consumers and communicating customer value. Company's total promotion mix, also called its marketing communication mix, consists of the specific blend of advertising, public relation, personal selling, sales promotion, and direct marketing tools that the company used to engage consumers, persuasively communicate customer value, and build customer relationships. Okay. We're going to talk about this component one by one, from advertising to direct digital marketing. Advertising refers to any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods, or service by an identified sponsor. Okay, here sponsor is like, for example, Apple, LG, even Dongguk University could be an identified sponsor. Okay, so they pay money and maybe they ask advertising company to make their own advertising content for themselves. Okay, so advertising includes broadcast, print, online, mobile, or outdoor. So here's an example. Okay, so print ad or maybe outdoor ads, and they're kind of like digital outdoor is actually possible in this case. Okay. Second is sales promotion. What sales promotion have you seen in the last 2 months? Have you ever experienced or purchased this decision, like make your decision because of this sales promotion? Sales promotion is a short-term incentive to encourage the purchase or sales of a product or service. Okay, maybe you can think about similar like coupon books, or maybe fast like any product contests or demonstrations in stores like this. Okay, discounts, coupon displays, and demonstrations. That's sales promotion. Okay. And third is personal selling. It's the personal interaction by the firm sales force for the purpose of engaging customers, making sales, and building strong customer relationship, of course, in a positive way. Okay, sales presentation, trade shows, or any incentive programs could be an example of this personal selling. Okay, probably there's a salesperson who encourage or who help you to understand this product concept or to purchase this brand. Public relations involves building good relationship with the company's various publics by obtaining favorable publicity, building up a good corporate image, and handling or heading off unfavorable rumors, stories, and events. For example, press release, you can maybe read some article about any new product release from the newspaper, right? Or like TV. Or sponsorship events or webpage. Any types of PR, actually the main objective is building good relationship with your targeted publics, okay? Or sometimes control any rumors, okay? Overcome your bad image. Direct and digital marketing involves engaging directly with carefully targeted individual consumers. So it's usually more micro marketing, okay? And customer communicate to both obtain an immediate response and build, again, strong, lasting customer relationship with you, okay? Direct mail, catalog, online or social media, mobile marketing is a good example of direct and digital marketing. Probably you had this experience from your email or from mail, like very surprising events, very, very well customized to yourself. That's digital or direct marketing. Okay. The shift toward a richer mix of media or brand contents approach pose a problem for marketers because like there are lots of competition. Consumers today are really exposed by lots of brand content from a broad range of sources. But consumers, it's really hard to distinguish between content sources the way marketers do. So in consumers' mind, maybe brand content from different sources, whether it's like any kind of TV ad, in-store display, mobile ad, or friend social media post, all become part of the single message about the brand or company. So all too often, companies fail to integrate their various communication channels. And the result is, of course, very negative. So you need to make the new world of online, mobile, or social media marketing present tremendous opportunities, but it's actually really challenging. So here, integrating marketing communication is necessary. Okay, so integrating marketing communication by definition, it involves carefully integrating and coordinating the company's many communication channels. So there are lots of communication channels to deliver a clear, consistent, and compelling message about the organization and its products. Okay? You need to make an integrating and coordinating marketing strategy, communication strategy. Okay? That's integrating marketing communication. So for this, most companies today are adopting this IMC. Under this concept, company carefully integrate this like many communication channels. And maybe you need to think about like all of the touch points where the customers may encounter contents about the company and its brand. Okay, and each contact with the brand will deliver a message and very like clear, consistent, and compelling message. It's a stronger, of course. It can persuade consumers in a better way. Okay. So for example, like if you make a PR materials, like public relations, should be consistent with like website, online, or social media, or mobile marketing contents. So it should be consistent with this direct and digital marketing. Okay. If you make a TV or a print advertising, it also have the same brand message as its email or personal selling communications and so on. So it should be carefully blended mix of promotion tools in an effective way, in a stronger way. Let's talk a little bit more about communication process. If you want to persuade your target audience, your target consumer, you need to understand this process. I'm going to cover it briefly from the first part to the end. So the sender is the party sending the message to another party. Encoding is the process of putting thought into some symbolic form. And the message is the set of symbols the sender transmits. Okay, so message. And media refers to the communication channels through which the message moves from senders to receiver. Through this media, sender sends this message to your receiver, probably target consumer. Decoding is the process by which the receiver assigns meaning to symbols. And receiver is party receiving the message sent by another party. So this one party, another party. Okay. Through this media, through encoding, decoding, message is sent to your receiver. Then what is response? Response is the reaction of the receiver after being exposed to the message. Probably you have this receiver reaction, like that's response. I like this advertising. That's your response, right? Any kind of response. Then what is feedback? Feedback is the sender's field of experience. Okay. Response is the receiver's field of experience. So feedback is the receiver's response communicated back to the sender. If you're a good marketer, of course, you need to collect this feedback from your receiver and analyze this and try to find out which room you can improve. Okay. And finally, noise. Noise is the unplanned static or distortion during the communication process, which results in the receiver getting a different message than the one the sender sends. Okay, any like physical noise, or sometimes some psychological distraction, or just your condition, or else all kind of thing could be an examples of noise. Let's now examine the steps in developing an effective integrated communications and promotion program. Marketers must identify the target audience, determine the communication objective, design the message, choose the media to send the message, and select message source and collect feedback. That's the 5 steps of this effective marketing communication development. First, marketing communicator starts with a clear target audience in mind. So the audience may be current users or potential buyers, those who make the buying decision or those who influence it. So even influencer who maybe influence like your final decision could be the first stage. The audience may be individuals, groups, special publics, or the general public, and the target audience will heavily affect the communicator's decision on the question shown on this slide, like what will be said, how, when, where, who will say it. Okay, you need to answer like this question. The target audience may be in any of the 6 buyer readiness stage, the stage consumers normally pass through on their way to making a purchase. These stages are awareness, knowledge, liking, preference, conviction, and purchase. Okay. So for example, consider the introductions of like any Microsoft tablet or like any like iPad. Okay. Marketing communicator target market may be totally unaware of this new tablet. Okay. Know only its name or know only a few things about it. Therefore, the marketer must first build awareness and knowledge because your target consumers don't know your brand or product really well. Okay. Assuming that the target consumers at least know about a product, how do they feel about it? These stages include liking, okay, feeling favorable about this brand, product, and conviction, believing that this product is the best product for your target consumer. That's a stronger part, okay? So liking, preference, conviction, it's getting stronger, okay? A combination of promotion mix tools are used to create these positive feelings and conviction. Finally, some members of the target market might be convinced about the product, but not quite get around to making the purchase. To help reluctant consumers over such hurdles, Microsoft might offer buyers special promotional price and upgrades and support the product with comments and review from customers at its web and social media sites and elsewhere. Okay, so that's the 6 different steps of this buyer readiness stage. Having defined the desired audience response, the communicator then turns to developing an effective message. Ideally, the message should use this AIDA model, like get attention, hold interest, arouse desire, or obtain action. Okay. So in practice, few messages take the consumer all the way from awareness to purchase. But this AIDA framework suggests the desirable qualities of a good message. Okay, for designing a message, we need to think about message content, which is what to say, and message structure and format, which is how to say. Let's talk about what to say part first. So rational appeals show that the product will produce the desired benefits. Examples are message showing a product's quality, economy, value, or performance. So these are like very obvious thing, usually, like it's very rational thing. So just talk about features or benefits. These are benefits. And communicators also may use emotional appeals, ranging from maybe love, joy, humor, to feel, or guilt. Okay. So advocates of emotional message claim that they attract more attention and create more belief in the sponsor and the brand. That's emotional appeal. And moral appeal is it's often used to urge people to support social cause such as maybe cleaner environment or aid to like disadvantage, or maybe just stop smoking, stop using drugs, or stop like driving after all, like drinking alcohol, like all of these things like public service announcement, PSA things is a good example of this moral appeal. Okay. And when putting a message together, the marketing communicator must decide not only just what to say, think about what to say, but also we have to focus on how to say it. Okay. So first, message content. Marketer has to figure out appeal or theme that will produce the desired response. Okay, there are, we already talked about like 3 main types of appeal: rational, emotional, or moral appeal. And marketers must also decide how to handle these 3 message structure issue. The first is whether to draw a conclusion or leave it to the audience. Or research suggests that in many cases, rather than drawing a conclusion, advertiser is better off asking questions and letting buyers come to their own conclusion. But actually, it depends on like consumers' level of education. According to research, like highly educated people prefer like to make their own conclusion. Other than that, like on the other hand, like low level, like prefer just like give the firm conclusion. It depends on like people, your target consumers' characteristics. Personal communication channels are effective because they allow for personal addressing and feedback. Okay, so some personal communication channels are controlled directly by the company. For example, company salespeople contact business buyers, so it's really controllable. But other personal communications about their product may reach buyers through channels not directly controlled by the company. So this channel might include independent experts or maybe making statements to buyers. Okay. So also like face-to-face phone, like texting. Communication is really effective because it allows personal addressing and feedback directly. Opinion leaders are people whose opinions are sought by others. So you have to actually understand like this mechanism using these opinion leaders. People within a reference group who, because of their special skills, knowledge, personality, exert social influence on others. That's why like lots of companies hire these opinion leaders for their like brand ambassador. Okay. Boss marketing involves cultivating opinion leaders and getting them to spread information, positive information, maybe fancy information about a product or service to others in their communities. Sometimes it's more effective than advertising because like peer groups trust them more than just commercial things. Major media include, for example, print media, broadcast media, display media, online media, or atmospheres, like environments that create or reinforce the buyer's learning towards buying a product. That's atmosphere. And events are staged occurrence that communicate message to target audience. So including this major media atmospheres and events, it's more about non-personal communication channels, like a media that carry message without personal contact or feedback, but still strong because it's about experience, okay? If you experience this, maybe you can learn more sometimes, you can believe more. So non-personal communication affects buyers directly, and using mass media often affects buyers indirectly by causing more personal communications sometimes. Okay. Okay. And last step is selecting the message source and collecting feedback. Okay. So message delivered by high credible source are more persuasive, of course. Thus, many food companies promote to doctors, dentists, and other healthcare providers to motivate these professionals to recommend specific food products to their patients, okay, because it's credible. And marketers hire celebrity endorsers, well-known athletes, actors, or even musicians, and cartoon characters sometimes to deliver their message effectively. Okay, so both celebrities and professionals are really popular endorsers marketers use. After sending the message, the communicator must research its effects on target audience. This involves asking target consumers whether they remember the message how many times they saw it, what point they recall, how they felt about the message, or maybe their past and present attitudes toward the product and the company before advertising and after advertising, or before promotion, after promotion. So the communicator would also like to measure behavior resulting from the message. Like, for example, how many people bought the product, talked to others about it, or visited the store. And here in digital marketing, maybe like the number of clicks could be possible. The feedback on marketing communication may suggest changes in the promotion program or in the product offer itself in the future. You need to always collect this feedback about your current promoting strategy or improving. Maybe one of the hardest marketing decisions facing a company is how much to spend on promotion, which is budgeting issue. Okay, so here we look at 4 common methods used to set the total budgets for advertising. Affordable methods set the promotion budget at the level top management thinks the company can afford. So it's just like company's affordable range. Okay. And some company use this like affordable method because like it started with total revenue. Maybe it's obvious sometimes. And second, the percentage of sales method is simple to use and helps management think about the relationship between promotion spending, selling price, and profit per unit. Okay. So out of their sales, like percentage will be used for promotion. Okay. Companies also use comparative parity methods. So it monitor competitors' advertising or get industry promotion spending estimates from publications or trade associations, and then set their budget based on the industry average. So you need to conduct research about like industry average and set the promotion budget according to them. Maybe the most logical budget setting method is the last one, objective and task method, which entails defining specific promotion objective, determining the task needed to achieve this objective, and estimating the cost of promoting these tasks. The sum of these costs is the proposed promotion budget. Okay, so you first set objective and think about task and set budget. That's objective and task method. How does a company determine what kind of mix of promotion tools to use? Companies within the same industry offer greatly in the design of their promotion mix. It's really hard to think about like how to use like this channel or this tool other than that, right? But here, key thing you have to always understand, memorize, remember is concept of integrating marketing communication suggests that the company must blend the promotion tools carefully into a coordinated promotion mix, integrated, like consistent, compelling, clear message, using clear message. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about nature of each promotion tool. For example, television advertising can reach huge audience. Okay, so advertising here can reach massive geographically dispersed buyers at a low cost per exposure. And it enables the seller to repeat the message many times. It depends on their budget, right? And personal selling involves personal interaction between 2 or more people. So each person can observe the other's needs and characteristics and make quick adjustments because it's personal, it's direct communication. You can adjust maybe you can change something. Personal selling also allows all kinds of customer relationships to spring up, ranging from matter-of-fact selling relations to personal friendship. Okay, it's really effective for person-to-person communication, of course. Okay. And sales promotion can be used to dramatize product offers and boost sales in a short term. Not in a long term, but in a short term. Okay. Sales promotion invite and reward quick response using this coupon contest, maybe some discounts for strong incentive to purchase. Okay. But it's actually sales promotion effects can be short-lived and often are not that as effective as advertising or personal selling in building long-run brand preference or customer relationship, because consumer can switch brand really easily in that case. Public relations seem more real and believable to readers than advertisings do. PR can also reach many prospects who avoid salespeople or advertisements. The message gets to buyers as news and events rather than as a sales-directed communication. So maybe you feel a little bit more comfortable seeing this PR. Okay, so well thought out public relation campaign may be used with other promotion mix, can be very effective and economical. Finally, direct and digital marketing is more targeted. Okay, it's usually directed to a specific customer or consumer community. Direct marketing is immediate and personalized. Message can be prepared quickly. Even in real time, you can make it and tailor it to appeal to specific consumers or brand groups. Okay. Also, the direct marketing is interactive. It allows a dialogue between the marketing team and the consumer. It's really interactive. So using this direct and digital marketing are well suited to highly targeting marketing efforts, creating customer engagement and building one-to-one consumer relationship. Okay. Let's see 2 video clips about digital marketing and pull and push promotion mix.
Meet Joey, a digital marketer. He works as the head of digital marketing for Amazon. But how did Joey get here? A few years ago, Joey began to see a large number of opportunities popping up in the field of digital marketing. To begin his entry into the field, he needed to understand what exactly digital marketing was and what was so great about it. First, Joey learned that digital marketing was a form of marketing through which you could advertise to people digitally. Digital marketing leveraged different channels like search engines, websites, social media platforms, emails, and mobile applications. It would give marketers the opportunity to interact with and understand their audience better, and to increase the trust in their brand. Digital marketing would also show marketers advertisements to people based on their actions and preferences on the internet, while being less expensive than traditional forms of advertising. After understanding the main concepts of digital marketing, Joey realized there was more to digital marketing than he initially thought. There were also many types of digital marketing. Types like content marketing, search engine optimization, pay-per-click, social media marketing, email marketing, and affiliate marketing. And once he understood those types, he set up a digital marketing campaign for his uncle's e-commerce website. Let's have a look at what he came up with. First, Joey created content like blogs, videos, infographics, and case studies so that he could generate audience interest in the brand's products or services. This was content marketing. Next, he needed his audience to actually see his content. The first step was to create content on specific search keywords that were relevant to the target audience. Joey would make optimizations on the website and have credible websites linking back to the content. And lo and behold, the website began ranking on the first page of the search results. By continuous optimizations, Joey would continue to improve the ranking and ultimately make the website rank at the first position. This was SEO, or search engine optimization, and Joey could do all of this without spending a single penny. He could also drive traffic to the website with advertisements. But for this, he would have to pay a certain fee each time the ads were clicked. He could have text ads that show up in search engine results, image ads and video ads that show up in websites, and much more. This was possible with the help of PPC, or pay-per-click. However, Joey wasn't done yet. To reach a larger audience, he needed to tap into social media platforms. He would use social media platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram to advertise the brand's content. He would use these platforms to advertise the brand's products or services with posts, images, videos, and more to bring out the brand's story and engage with the brand's audience, who spend a lot of time on social media. Like PPC, he could use the platform to advertise the brand's products or services with text, image, and video ads, which needed to be paid for. That's social media marketing. Joey realized that a large amount of the audience weren't visiting the brand's website a second time. He needed to keep them engaged, nurture them, to make sure they purchased the product. For this, he would send them emails that helped them better understand the products they visited on the website and assist them in the buying process. He would also send emails to advertise his products or services to potential customers, that is, with email marketing. And finally, although Joey was able to grow the brand's funnel, he wanted more traffic from third-party websites. This could be achieved with affiliate marketing. Affiliates would promote the brand or product to their audiences for a fee with the help of email signups, registrations, conversions, subscriptions, etc. After setting all of this up, Joey had the hardest part of the process to get through: the wait. Now, as we wait for the results, let's take a break and look at a quiz. Which one of the following forms of marketing involves engaging and nurturing your audience to make sure they buy your products or services? A. SEO. B. PPC. C. Email marketing. D. Affiliate marketing. Let us know your answer in the comment section below for a chance to win an Amazon voucher. Now, let's see what happens at the end of Joey's wait. Although Joey had worked really hard on each of these forms of digital marketing, he only had moderate success. That's when Joey realized he had to gain more knowledge and experience. So he decided to get certified and get ahead in his career with the help of Simply Learn.
네, 여기까지 하고 제가 이거 푸시풀은 링크 드릴게요, 여러분. 제가 다음 시간에는 한국어 서머리를 좀 해드릴 예정이에요. 그래서 그때 더 이야기를 저희가 할 거고, 그리고 좀 사례를 더 우리가 중간중간에 더 이야기를 하게 될 예정입니다. 그래서 챕터 9 프로모션은 이 정도 보시면 되고요. 나중에 그 뒤에 있는 내용들은 참고자료로 제가 좀 넣어놨으니까 참고를 하시면 좋을 것 같아요. 네. 여러분, 제가 궁금한 게 있습니다. 둘 중에 어떤 시간을 아니에요. 그래도 계획을 했었으니까 팀 시간으로 드리는 걸로 할게요. 여러분은 팀 시간 마무리해 주시면 되고요. 인터뷰 세션은 다음 시간에 좀 더 여유 있게 할 수 있을 것 같고요. 제가 끝나기 직전에 부팀장 투표 링크 드릴 거니까 미리 뽑지 마시고 그 링크에 잠시 후에 답변해 주시면 됩니다. 제가 미팅 시간을 지금부터 마무리할 수 있는 시간을 13분 정도 드리도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 아까 이야기했던 거 마무리해 주시고요. 그리고 problem definition 파트는 최대한 여러분이 정확하게 문제를 정의를 해야, 그리고 목표를 좀 설정을 해야 이